Anita Ekberg lived the kind of life that could have been its own movie, bold, romantic, and unforgettable. Don't just scroll past these iconic images and the story behind them. Stay with me right to the end as I share the simple, powerful lesson she left behind. One that still inspires people today. When you hear the name Anita Ekberg, you instantly think of bright studio lights, camera flashes, and that one legendary moment that shifted the direction of cinema. But before the fame, she was simply a Swedish girl with big dreams. A local beauty pageant win opened the first door. Suddenly, she was traveling to the United States, stepping into a completely different world. Studios weren't just drawn to her looks, they loved her personality. She took acting classes, put in the work, and treated every opportunity as a chance to grow. In those early photos, you can already see her spark. Chin lifted, eyes steady, a relaxed smile that says, "I belong here." Her style leaned into classic Hollywood, fitted dresses, clean lines, flattering cuts, and that quiet confidence that turns simple outfits into timeless images. Even in stockings, heels, a short dress, or polished pantyhose, she never looked try-hard. She looked completely at ease. When she returned to Europe for film work, everything fell into place. Italy adored her, and she fell in love with Italy right back. Then came that moment, stepping into Rome's Trevi Fountain in a now iconic scene. She created an image that still lives in film history. It wasn't just beautiful, it felt free. It radiated joy, independence, and the fearless glow of a woman who understood her own power. Photographers spent years chasing that same magic. In magazine spreads and advertisements, you see elegant poses, strong posture, and a presence that fills the frame. She could wear stockings with a sleek mini dress and high heels, or a soft coat draped over her shoulders, and somehow the look never overwhelmed her. She didn't fight the camera. She worked with it, standing just so, turning her face toward the light, letting the sun touch her hair and cheekbones. Those photos remind us that true style doesn't need to scream. But Anita Ekberg was much more than red carpets and set lights. Off camera, she loved simple joys. Friends remembered her laugh, her sense of humor, her love for animals, good food, and long walks. She could be fierce and firm when she needed to be, and just as easily warm and playful. That realness shows in her pictures. Across the years, you don't just see a star, you see a woman who owned her choices. When the media tried to twist her story, she pushed back. If a role didn't feel right, she turned it down. She chose parts that interested her, not just ones that were expected. Eventually, she stepped away from Hollywood's constant noise and embraced a quieter, slower life in Italy. That's part of why her images still feel alive. They aren't just about clothes and makeup. They show someone fully aware of who she is. Here's the simple lesson Anita Ekberg leaves us with: claim your light. You don't need complicated words or endless budgets to stand out. You need honesty, a sense of style that feels like you, and the courage to be seen as you truly are. That's why her images have lasted. They feel genuine. They feel free. They look like a woman who understands her own worth. If you enjoyed this look into Anita's life and her most iconic photos, stick around for more timeless stories and classic elegance breakdowns. Tell me in the comments which scene or photo of hers stays with you the most and why. Watch each video through to the end so you never miss the key moment. And if this made you smile or think of a favorite old movie, share it with a friend who loves vintage stars. Thanks for watching, and remember, your light is yours to own.